Hi, my dear children. By this video, I am going to teach you the lesson sets to you, and you will have 10 or more than 10 marks for the O-level exam if you watch this video completely. Okay, let us start the lesson by recalling what you know. Sets means a collection of items that can be clearly identified. The items in a set are called its elements. Elements cannot be repeated. You have to remember these 3 points. A collection of items that can be clearly identified means rich students in your class, we cannot clearly identify them. But the students who had made more than 60 marks for the mathematics paper, we can clearly identify. So if we write down their names who have made more than 60 marks, so their names are called elements now, and elements cannot be repeated. Representing a set, there are 4 methods. You have to remember that. First one is using a common characteristic. To represent a set, you need to start with a capital letter, an equation mark, open a double bracket, and you can write the common characteristic, even numbers between 0 and 10. The second method is writing the elements within curly brackets. Again, you have to start with a capital letter and open with curly brackets. Then, by using commas, you can write the elements and then close brackets. Third step means set builder method. Here also, we start with a capital letter, equation mark, double bracket, and we write a simple letter with semicolon. Then thereafter we write the range of that simple letter. Here I have written it as x is greater than 0 and lesser than 10. Thereafter we have to put a comma and write what is x. X is an even number. Then close brackets. It is very easy, but you have to look at this thing carefully. Then the fourth method is using a Venn diagram. A circle or a square or a rectangle can be taken. Then write the elements inside the circle, and you can name that using a capital letter by using an arrow. And you have to write the elements in the square or circle, whatever you have taken, without putting commas. Okay, thereafter we are going to learn what is a universal set. The symbol of the universal set is written aside. The largest set that can be. Here I have taken an example to explain you. A equals 2468. So including A, we can write the universal set as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. As you can see, so the set A is taken from this universal set. So the universal set is the largest set that can be in here. Then you have to know what is an element of a set. The symbol is like this. It is somewhat like E, but that is not E, letter E. Here A is 2468 here. So as you can see, 4 this symbol and A, so we can write it as 4 is an element of A. Without writing the sentence, we can use that symbol. 4 is an element of A. But 5 is not an element of A, so you have to write that symbol and cut it by one line. It represents it is not an element of A. 5 is not taken out from that set A. Then number of elements in a set. You can take the symbol as n. Again, I have taken the same example. Here there are 4 elements in here, so we can write this thing as n a within brackets equals 4. Do not write any bracket for number 4, just write number 4. Then the null set. There are two symbols to represent a null set. You open a double bracket and close a double bracket, or this symbol. The set which has no element is known as the null set. For an example, we have to write it with the capital letter within brackets. Flying dogs. There are no any flying dogs, so that is a null set. So we can write it as number of D is equals 0, as there are no any elements, and D equals a null set. Finite sets. Sets with specific number of elements. A equals multiples of 3 between 0 and 20. Here they have given you a range between 0 and 20. So that is a finite number of elements. So that is known as a finite set. Infinite sets means sets those have an infinite number of elements. B. Multiples of 5. They have not given a range, so it continues. Multiples of 5. There is no any stop. Then equal sets. Sets which have the same elements. A. Here I have given an example, even numbers between 0 and 10. B. Digits of the number 4, 8, 2, 6, 8. If we write the elements for A, it will be 2, 4, 6, 8. If we write the elements for B, it is 2, 4, 6, 8 again. So they are equal, but two different sets. Equivalent sets mean if the number of elements are equal in given sets. Just the number of elements are equal. Here x is odd numbers between 0 and 10. That is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. There are 5 elements. Y, vowels in the English alphabet. That is A, E, I, O, U. Again there are 5 elements. So here number of x equals 5, number of y equals 5. Just the number of elements are equal. Subset. It represents the symbol. It is just like a finger. A equals 2, 4, 6, 8. B equals 4, 6. As you can see, B is taken out from A. So we can represent that thing as A shows by the finger, B is my subset. So you can easily remember that the symbol to put the symbol correctly, the owner shows by your finger the subset. You can remember like that. And A also again a subset of A. And again null set is a subset of A. So you have to remember that if you are asked to write subset, given set is also a subset, null set is also a subset, and you can write subset for that thing. Then number of subset, you can easily find that using this equation 2 to the power n. but n means number of elements. Here I have taken an example. D equals 235. So we can write subsets 2, 3, 5, again 2, 3, 2, 5, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, and the null set. Here, if you can count these number of subsets, there are 8 number of subsets. But this is a very small example. If elements are greater than 3, not like this, then it will be difficult to write all the subsets. So therefore we can use this equation 2 to the power n. N means number of elements. Here we can write it as 2 to the power 3 according to this example. So it will be 8. So we can easily get the answer without writing all the subsets. Then intersection of sets, the most important part. When two or more sets are considered, the set consisting of the elements which are common to all the sets. So you can easily remember this thing used by common to all sets. Sometimes they use and, the word and, to represent this. Here A2468, B2357, I have taken these two examples to show A intersection B as number 2. So you have to write that within brackets. And number of A intersection B, sorry, I have not written it correctly, that is 1. So if we represent this example in this Venn diagram, we have to shade the middle part to represent intersection of sets. Then disjoint sets. You can easily understand what are disjoint sets using the name of this set, disjoint. If two sets have no elements in common. To explain this, I have taken two examples, A2468, B1357. So as you can see, there is no intersection, so A intersection B equals null. To represent that, we can draw it like this. There is no any intersection. Next one, union of sets. When two or more sets are considered, the set consists of all the elements in these sets. You can easily remember this by considering a union of a company. For a union of a company, all the sections join to the union. Cutting section, sewing section, and transport section, all of them are in the union. So you can easily remember union of set by using that example. To represent union of set, sometimes they use the word or. Keep that thing also in your mind. To represent union of set, to explain it, I have taken the example 2468, 2357, A and B. So A union B means you can write the set 2468 and the rest from set B. To represent this information, we can use the Venn diagram like this. A and B are shaded. Complement of a set. The set of elements in the universal set which do not belong to the given set. Which do not belong to the given set. Keep that in your mind. Here I have taken an example like this. The universal set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A as 2, 4, 6, 8. To represent the complement, without 2, 4, 6, 8, we can take the elements as from the universal set 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 without taking the elements of A. B as 2, 3, 5, 7. So B complement means without taking 2, 3, 5, 7 from the universal set 1, 4, 6, 8, 9 can be taken. Then how to represent these things in Venn diagrams? To represent A complement, we can draw it like this. Without A, the rest of the universal set is shaded. A union B complement means without A and B, the universal set is shaded. To represent B complement, without B, the rest of the universal set is shaded, including A also. So you can cover B by your thumb and shade the rest. A intersection B complement means without A intersection B, you can shade the rest of the universal set. Again, you can cover the intersection part by your thumb and shade the rest. Thereafter, you have to know how to shade these parts, so you can pause the video and refer how these parts are shaded and try to understand. As this video is very long, I will bring you some question in another video by using another video. I hope now you have gained all the theory for sets. So children, let us meet with a question video like this. I want all of you.